This is the Weather Extreme video for Wednesday, the 22nd of September. James Spann here. Hey, fall only hours away. It starts at 10:09 Central Time tonight. Still feels like summer, but next week will be radically different. Chance of some decent rain in here maybe late this weekend and early next week, and tropical mischief potentially. A lot to talk about. So let's see if we can answer your questions. First off, the view coming from Birmingham. That's from the top of the Daniel Building looking north. A sunny, hazy September day. Temperatures mostly in the low and mid-90s. Bryant-Denny Stadium on the campus of the University of Alabama is seen from the Tuscaloosa Skycam. Alabama plays at Arkansas Saturday. We'll address the football forecast for that game here in just a bit, since many people are traveling and maybe leaving town early. And Demopolis, looking right down the Tombigbee River. I will be there tomorrow to speak to some senior adults down in North Marengo County. Water vapor satellite shot. Hey, what's new? It's a ridge. Kind of been there all summer long. The westerlies are up north. Tropical action down south. Temperatures mostly low and mid-90s. Numbers range from 90 at Alexander City to 96 at Muscle Shoals. Birmingham, 94. Those are at 2 o'clock. And again, we are the hot spot in the whole nation. Even the deserts are cooler than us today back around Phoenix because of clouds and rain out there. But look at the cool air up north. Are you kidding me? 2 o'clock, we've got readings barely out of the mid-40s over Montana and North Dakota. Goodness, it feels like wintertime up there. And we'll see if we can get some of that down here next week. Again today, with all that ground return, there's some showers and storms out there. And as I do this update at 2:47, the better showers are just north of Gadsden. And I got a small one down around Maplesville and Plantersville, and really that's about it. Same deal, very isolated. Really the better showers are down over Sumter County and Choctaw counties in southwest Alabama. Convective outlook. Rest of today and tonight got a slight risk for parts of the big cities in the northeast, Philadelphia, New York City, and Boston. Also a slight risk for the upper plains. And tomorrow, slight risk for the nation's breadbasket. Yeah, numbers are coming up. We need some rain. The yards are crunchy. Birmingham has had only 0.05 of an inch of rain all month. But this is suggesting we might pick up 2 inches of rain over the next 5 days, valid through Monday morning at 7 o'clock. And, of course, the bulk of the rain will be coming Sunday and Monday toward the end of this forecast period with this upper low. And the tropics are a topic as well. Lisa, the tropical storm, is out there in the eastern Atlantic with top winds of 45, and that's an estimate. You got a tropical wave in the Caribbean that's down there below Hispaniola. There's a look at the track on Lisa, and you can see that it's got a slow motion towards the northwest at about, 10 to 15 miles an hour, not moving very quickly, and might be out there by Monday morning of next week as well, so it's no threat to land. This is what interests us. It's the wave in the Caribbean, south of Hispaniola, and there's a good chance, that becomes Tropical Storm Matthew in coming days. Look at modeling on potential Matthew, and you can see the guidance is pretty far south, very low-latitude system. A number of the models push this into Central America with no development, but notice a few of them want to turn it to the northwest, up toward the Yucatan Channel. And again, there is a very real chance it will do that. When that turn occurs, we don't know yet. And there's the modeling and the intensity scheme all over the board. Some of the models ramp it up to a pretty strong hurricane. Those are the ones that keep it away from Central America. The ones with landfall take it all the way down and really dissipation. So, again, more questions than answers, but I do think that this thing will be an issue for the southeast, especially Florida, and maybe the Atlantic coast. Let's take a look at the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. If you're new to this is raw model output. We don't show this on television. We show it here because this is Weather Extreme. But the idea, this is weather about 18 to 20,000 feet off the ground, and we've got that warm ridging here where you see all the dark lines. That's the stronger winds aloft, and they're north of us. And really tomorrow, a lot like today, hot, low 90s. Storms will be there, but isolated. And a strong surface low shows up north of Omaha. On Friday, that surface low moves up to the UP of Michigan with a trailing cold front coming down through Chicago and Oklahoma City. And around here, you can see that the day won't be a lot different on Friday. Hot, partly sunny. There could be a storm in spots in the afternoon, but probably not very many. And then Saturday, starting off the weekend, that surface boundary gets close, and we think that will be a day with a chance of scattered showers and storms. Not so convinced the rain will be especially widespread, but no doubt we'll have some showers around on Saturday. And then Sunday, look at this. Here's the upper levels. And you can see that bowling ball feature developing and coming down the plain states. And that's going to set up an upper low northwest of the state. And that should bring a nice increase in rain on Sunday. In fact, you can see how the run looks pretty wet with showers and thunderstorms likely. And accordingly, with the increase in clouds and rain, the temperatures will likely decrease. The GFS is showing a high of only 82 now on Sunday. And by the way, let me back it up to Saturday. I promised to look at the football weather. Alabama and Arkansas. If this is correct, the front should be by Little Rock and Fort Smith and Fayetteville. Now, I think that game's in Fayetteville. And if that's the case, up there, Saturday should be a pretty nice day. Mostly sunny with a high in the 80s, and the chance of rain at this point looks small. But again, back to Sunday. There's our wet day. Let's go to Monday, and there's the upper low situated really around Tulsa and Fort Smith. And down below that, we stay on that moist axis, and the weather here should stay relatively wet, cloudy with a good chance of showers and storms and a high in the low 80s. And by golly, on Tuesday, that thing goes absolutely nowhere, just drifting east, and that keeps us in the moisture axis. So we're looking at 3 excellent opportunities for rain on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, with showers and thunderstorms likely each day and noticeably cooler. Wednesday, the moisture axis goes nowhere. Instead of dry air creeping in like we have seen, all of a sudden now we don't see that. And then Thursday of next week, the moisture is still there. So come on now, we could use that rain. That could be a real answer to prayer. And not coming from a dangerous hurricane, just coming from an upper low sitting just northwest of the state. And we note what should be Matthew lifting off the Yucatan. We'll go to October 1st. And you can see that surface low that should be Matthew near the south coast of Cuba. Now, let's look at the European at about the same time. This is valid actually on the 30th of September. It's got a tropical system east of Daytona Beach, much faster than the GFS. But both models are suggesting the same scenario. We'll go back to the GFS on the 2nd of October. Deepening surface low over Cuba. On the 3rd of October, it's just southeast of Miami. And that could be very problematic for the Bahamas and our friends in South Florida. On the 4th, that thing gets stronger. It's just east of Daytona Beach. It's potentially a hurricane. And we stay cool and dry here. And on the 5th, that thing is awfully close to the North Carolina coast. Maybe blocked a little bit by high to the north. It could force that thing back inland over the middle Atlantic coast. And on the 6th, it just kind of sits there. And on the 8th, the end of the forecast is meandering about. So again, the GFS is suggesting a potential hurricane or a strong tropical storm comes up, clipping Miami, just east of Daytona Beach, and it gets in there and wants to go back over toward the Carolina coast and just drift around for days. Wouldn't that be something? But again, I caution everybody like we always do. This is pure voodoo, and this all could change. We all know that, but looks like some interesting times ahead for folks in the southeast with these tropical systems. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.
Each day, there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.